Welcome back. Convener of Revolution Now, Omoyele Sowore, has filed a 500 million naira fundamental rights enforcement suit against the Nigerian police force. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetoku, and the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Moshood Jimoh, over alleged violation of his constitutional rights. The Federal High Court in Lagos has issued an interim order restraining the Lagos State Police Command and its Commissioner of Police from arresting, harassing, or intimidating Omoyele Sowore.
Justice Musa Kakaki granted the order on Wednesday following a suit filed by Sowore seeking to enforce his rights to dignity, liberty, and freedom of movement as guaranteed under Sections 34, 35, 39, 40, 41, and 46 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, as well as relevant provisions of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. Sowore, in the affidavit of urgency, reportedly stated that on the 3rd of November 2025, the Lagos Commissioner of Police publicly declared him wanted without any prior invitation, arrest warrant, or charge. He described the move as unlawful, saying it tainted his reputation as a journalist and former presidential candidate. Meanwhile, the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Olondare Jimoh, had earlier defended his decision to declare the activist wanted, insisting that the action was taken within...
My people, this is one story that has got everyone talking across Nigeria. Omoyele Sowore has taken a bold legal step against the Nigerian police force, the Inspector General of Police, and the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, demanding a massive N500 million in damages. Yes, you heard that right. ₹500 million. And this is not just another political headline. This is about human rights, police conduct, and the fight for justice. But before we go deep into the full gist, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Because what I'm about to share with you is one of the most important legal stories unfolding right now in Nigeria. Now, here's what happened. Sowore, who is known as a fearless activist and founder of Sahara Reporters, filed this lawsuit after he was allegedly assaulted and unlawfully detained by police officers during a peaceful event in Lagos. According to the information reaching us, Sowore said he was at a public gathering where citizens were peacefully expressing their views when police suddenly arrived, disrupted the event, and used force against him and others present. He claims that he was manhandled, harassed, and unlawfully detained without any valid reason, an experience he described as degrading and unacceptable. Because of this, Sowore has decided to take the matter to court, saying he will not allow such injustice to go unchallenged. In his legal filing, Sowore stated that his fundamental human rights, as guaranteed by the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, were violated. Through his lawyers, he is asking the court to hold the police, the Inspector General of Police, and the Lagos State Commissioner of Police accountable. He wants N500 million as compensation for the alleged assault, harassment, and trauma he suffered. This move has immediately drawn massive attention from Nigerians online. Some people say Sowore is right, that he's setting an example for everyone who has suffered similar abuse. Others say N500 million sounds like a lot, but Sowore's supporters argue that this is not about the money. It's about justice, principle, and the need to remind the authorities that no one is above the law. And honestly, that is where the real conversation begins. Because this case is not just about one man. It's about a system. A system where many Nigerians have been victims of unlawful arrests, intimidation, and harassment for simply expressing their opinions or gathering peacefully. Sowore's case could become a landmark moment that tests how far our courts are willing to go in defending citizens' rights. From what we know, The legal documents have already been filed, and the case is now awaiting its hearing date. Once the court begins the process, both sides, Sowore's legal team and the police, will have to present their arguments. And you know how high profile this is. All eyes will be on that courtroom. Sowore, being who he is, has made it clear that he is not backing down. He wants accountability, and he wants the police to understand that citizens deserve respect, regardless of their political or activist background. He said that what happened to him is the same kind of intimidation many young Nigerians face daily, and that if people keep quiet, it will only get worse. Now, let's talk about the public reaction. Social media has exploded with opinions. Some Nigerians believe the lawsuit is long overdue, saying that security forces must learn to respect human rights. Others think this is a chance for the government to show that justice truly exists for everyone, not only the powerful. A few critics, however, believe that Sowore is simply trying to remain relevant or draw attention. But his supporters quickly remind them that Sowore has been consistent for years in his fight for democracy, accountability, and free speech. If you follow Sowore's history, you'll know that this is not the first time he's faced clashes with security forces. From his involvement in protests to his presidential ambitions, he has always positioned himself as a voice for the people. A man who challenges the system head on. And now, by taking this battle to the courtroom, he's sending a clear message. You can't silence citizens through fear or force. This lawsuit also brings up a bigger issue: police reform. Many Nigerians have long complained about police brutality and abuse of power. We remember the Nigerian NSAS protests, a movement that began because of similar frustrations. So, when Sowore stands up now, it's not just about himself. It's a continuation of that wider demand for fairness and accountability in law enforcement. But here's the interesting part. Legal experts say if the court rules in Sowore's favor, it could set a major precedent. It could force the police and other security agencies to review how they handle peaceful gatherings and public protests. It could also empower more Nigerians to speak up when their rights are violated. Now, imagine if the court orders the police to pay $500 million. That would be a strong statement that justice still works in Nigeria. But if the case drags on or gets dismissed, it might once again raise questions about whether the legal system truly protects ordinary citizens. Either way, the story is going to spark deep conversations about justice and equality. My people, I want to ask you, what do you think? Do you believe Sowore will get justice this time? Or do you think the system will try to frustrate his case? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because your opinion really matters. And please, if you're enjoying this update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because I'll be giving you more updates as this case unfolds, including court reactions, legal arguments, and what Nigerians are saying about it. Now, before we wrap up, let's look at the bigger picture. What Sowore is doing is more than a personal case. It's a message to every Nigerian. Never accept injustice in silence. Whether you're an activist, a journalist, or just an ordinary citizen, you have the right to stand up for yourself. That's how democracy grows, when people demand fairness. So, we'll keep watching closely to see how the court responds and how the police react. Will they appear in court? Will there be a settlement? Or will this case become one of the most talked about legal battles of the year? We'll find out soon. For now, this is the full gist. Omoyele Sowore has sued the Nigeria Police, the Inspector General of Police, and the Lagos State Commissioner of Police for N500 million, alleging harassment, assault, and violation of his rights. Nigerians are watching, the courts are preparing, and the world is listening. Make sure you subscribe now, so when the hearing starts, you'll get the updates immediately. Because you know here, we bring you the story straight, balanced, and clear. No twisting, no noise, just the truth.